The Bay Area is the world's epicenter for artificial intelligence. People use it every day, sometimes knowingly, other times without even realizing it. But there are many people who are using it now with new intention, as a career advisor. In fact, new research from the Harris Poll and San Francisco-based Ruth AI found that Americans are relying on AI to make decisions about job searches and even some of their salary negotiations. So joining us this morning is the founder of Ruth AI, Valerie Chapman. Valerie, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's break down some numbers to start. What did this survey find?
Yeah, it was really fascinating. We actually partnered with the Harris Poll, which is a market research company, and we actually surveyed over 2,000 Americans.
Wow.
And what we found is that 81% of Americans would actually let an AI agent at least handle one part of the job search for them.
Yeah, 45%. They used AI platforms just in general, correct?
And then when it comes to negotiating salary, 47% of Americans would just let AI negotiate for them.
Wow, that's such a new concept. You founded this company. Being in it for some time, did you think that it would take off and be that usable for the job search?
I mean, it's fascinating. I actually experienced 2 layoffs before I was 25 years old. So I kind of got into the space because I had an employer who was like, you should start posting as if you were a thought leader.
Okay.
I never anticipated being in the, gender bias negotiation space, but I came across some statistics and they were really eye-opening to me. And so that kind of, brought me on this journey of like, we need to do more research actually so that the ecosystem has a bit more data to work with.
So how did it get to the point where AI became this mainstream career advisor?
I mean, I think people are already using AI as if it's a therapist, right? So it's kind of a natural thing for them to also go and be like, okay, I just got this job offer. How much should I ask for? But the problem with that is that in our research, we found that 76% of Americans, so 3 out of 4 people, don't know that research has found that there's bias in this career and salary guidance,
okay,
which could lead to some pretty consequential results if, a lot of, let's say millions of people are
Sure.
going to these models and being told to ask for less. And we're finding that when it comes to women in particular, there was actually a research study done in 2025 in Berlin that found a man was told to ask for $400,000 and a woman was asked to go for $280,000. So that's $120,000 discrepancy. So just think about, that compounding over time.
Yeah.
It's really going to end up perpetuating this bias and kind of, widening the wage gap as opposed to closing it. And so our company, Ruth AI, is really all about how can we use AI to close the gender wage gap.
So on top of that, I have a million questions about how it could even learn that, but that we're probably gonna have to save that for a different interview. For the bigger picture though, the workforce here, how could this impact the overall workforce as people lean more and more on AI to help them find these jobs?
Yeah, I think AI, is such a powerful tool. Like I have personally gone from, being laid off to working for myself, building a thought leadership presence on LinkedIn because of AI. So I think that it's incredibly useful, but I think we still need to have kind of humans in the loop, humans really thinking critically and kind of also being a little bit skeptical about the results, because while AI may give you a very confident answer, it doesn't necessarily mean it's accurate.
And just note, that's coming from the founder of an AI company. Be skeptical. Be aware of the information that AI is spitting out to you. So finally this morning, what would you want somebody to take away from this survey and the findings?
Yeah, I think it's really important that people know that AI isn't necessarily like a boogeyman, that it's really something that can empower people. I really believe AI is for the people. It can be used to really help people pursue their entrepreneurial passions and connect the dots perhaps of their nonlinear career path. But I would say at this stage, using it for such high stake decisions like career negotiation is something that people should definitely be, finding other resources, maybe going on a Glassdoor and, thinking critically about that number because it can really compound over time.
Yeah.
And, we actually found that there's research on the fact that if a woman doesn't negotiate, for instance, their first job their first job ever, they can leave up to $500,000 on the table over their lifetime. So it's just definitely something to be thinking about.
All right, well, thank you for the insight this morning. We appreciate you taking the time, Valerie.
Of course, and if anyone wants to see more research, they can go to ruthapp.ai/research, and there's a lot more data points that we found.